here at Rythmia Life Advancement Center. How do you know that you're ready or it's time for you to come to Rythmia, to try ayahuasca, to try breath work, to try the program that we have here? How do you know? Like, how do you feel that you're ready to do this? And what a lot of the guests that have been through here say is that the medicine called to them. And I was like, huh, what does that mean? Really? Like the medicine, the ayahuasca called you? Like, how does that work? They said they started noticing in their life that there were certain synchronicities. Like some people would talk about ayahuasca, or some people talk about Costa Rica, or they talk about even about Rythmia, or they'd see a video that we have, or a little reel on social media, or they'd have some sort of something would come together. You know, they have a friend that was down here in Costa Rica. And you know what Rythmia is all about? It's about using a very specific week-long program to help you empower yourself to resolve your own issues that you're facing with trauma, depression, anxiety, things that are upsetting you, but also figuring out your path in life. Because a lot of people are maybe at a crossroads and they're not sure what they're supposed to do next in their career or in their relationships. And Rythmia gives people that time and that clarity to make decisions for their future. So I know that when I first tried plant medicine, and we call it ayahuasca here in Costa Rica, what I learned is that, you know, when I first participated and sat with the medicine, is that, you know, it was a familiar place for me. It had some awareness that I developed during the session that was very familiar. So it's not like this is something that's like way out there and like totally esoteric, impossible to understand. These are things that are very clear and very simple that help you get back on track with your life. Now, I look at the medical side, the psychological side, the neurochemistry side a lot. I let the shamans look at the spiritual side more. I learn from them. But when I'm looking at the medical side and the brain imaging side and then the neurochemical side, what a lot of the research that's coming out in the world right now, what it's showing is that your brain is making adjustments while you are drinking ayahuasca. And what's happening is there's certain regions of your neurons called, they're actually receptors on your neurons that are being adjusted and are allowing access of your memories to happen. And memories are important for trauma work and to let things kind of come forward, because when there's a memory that we have, there's also an emotional component that's attached to that. So if the memories and the emotions of anything difficult that you've been through in your life that's like holding you back, if those aren't resolved, then they're influencing your life now. And we want you to be able to clear all that out. It's like cleaning out your garage, like make it all nice and clean and dust out the corners and get it perfect so that you can live your life in a way that's trauma-free, that's not influencing you. For example, like if I had abuse as a child from my caregivers, which I did not, but let's say I did. Well, likely I don't really trust people right now, because when I was in a developmental stage, I needed an emotional connection from my parents and my caregivers, right? My teachers. But if they were abusive or abandoning or neglectful, I didn't build that connection with them. And so now I don't have that connection with anybody. And I'm an adult now and I don't trust people, and my relationships are always not good. And I don't make friends easily because I'm always skeptical, and I just don't really lower my guard ever. And I'm really like hyper vigilant in my life. So in order to get past that type of situation in your life, you have to resolve what's holding you back. And what's holding you back are these painful emotional memories of when you were 5 years old. And we want to clear all that out. And how do you do that in a traditional Western therapeutic model? We go to a lot of years of therapy. You're probably taking meds and you're dealing with a lot of different issues. You're probably in group therapy, intensive outpatient programs, all kinds of stuff. But what Rythmia does is it jumpstarts that process. It gets you to make great leaps ahead and resolve a lot of those things. And then your life is about fine tuning and building confidence in yourself that you can build trust in people and that you can be vulnerable in ways that are healthy. And that's just part of connection. And that vulnerability doesn't mean fear. And being open doesn't mean that you're going to get hurt. It means that you're going to build confidence in these new ways. So what Rythmia really is about for me is about helping you do this kind of work so that you can then build the life that you want. And you can have success and you can have all the achievements you want in your life that are what your goals are. And you can actually get all of the mental blocks out of the way that you are holding yourself back on. So Rythmia is tailored to this type of experience, and all the modalities that we offer, the breath work, the yoga, the meditation, the food, the way the property is laid out, the hydrocolonic cleanses, all of the classes that we teach you how to set intentions and how to use this in your life. And then of course, the ayahuasca sessions in the evenings. All of this is meant to empower you and to help you resolve whatever is holding you back in your life. And that's why Rythmia is more than an ayahuasca center. There's plenty of ayahuasca centers out in the world. There's plenty of them. There's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them. What makes us different, Rythmia, is that we're medically licensed. We're the only one that is. And we have a program that you go through to help you get this empowerment. So hopefully you'll come down, check us out, and get your life on track. Thanks for watching. See you next week.